Good evening, engineer 2023. How are you all this afternoon? Can I hear you shout? Say yo! I can hear you, yo! Alright, so this will be one of the last events of the day, unfortunately, but after this, you can still go around, enjoy the, enjoy the entertainment. I think that's just a private party after this. You can go around and you can go around to all our stalls. Just think about food, one time a day. You can go around and visit all our vendors here. There's still IEM booth, which is really at the end of the beginning of hall 1. And then in the meantime, come to the center stage, we'll have a chit chat, we'll have an introduction, we'll have a destination, we'll have our fellow engineers from ASEP.
I remember that I used to eat from John Timber. Used to be during my time when I studied. That was very lively. Everybody wants to go. Then I make it that. So I agree. Can you send me to are you sure? Yeah, so I look at this is the closest. I don't think you should go here. Yeah. I bring you the best one because it's no longer.
You pronounce in English. That is also correct.
All the senior people that look at not like I also menggunakan di my time. Even.
Thank you, Ms. Moderator or Mr. Host. Let me speak a bit about the KPO. As you know, that this year, AI, the Minister of Engineering Institution, become the presidency of the KPO, and the next year should be Malaysia. So, of course, on behalf of the committee of KPO, I will invite all of you to come and enjoy KPO. Especially in the general, of course, enjoy Bali. So from Philippines, Vietnam, Brunei, Malaysia, Singapore, and everything, everyone comes to Bali. So thank you for IM. Already invite three of us and more to come to Malaysia to help enjoy the big of exhibition and also enjoy some talk with our friends and Indonesian. Malaysia. So tadi itu discussion. So once again, for you, enjoy, and you can check the website, you can register, you can check the accommodation, hotel, from the very cheap one until expensive one because there is so many variety of the alternative to go there. We start on 20 on Monday. Maybe you can play golf first. You can play golf, and then we also have some fun activity, fun run bike on Monday on 20 North, and then continue with
21st to 21st to 23rd,
and then opening will be on 22 on Thursday, and we'll continue on the Wednesday. Of course, in the middle of the patio, we will have some 2 or 3 technical visits and cultural visits. So very interesting program, you can check in our website more content. I think again, thank you for your time. Once again, invite all of you come to KPO 41st in Bali. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, reminder again, what is on the 20th to 23rd of November this year, so that will be at Bali.
Yes, November link that you can go to.
There's a link that you can go to. Please
Patayo.
With that, we will go to our main agenda for today. Assalamualaikum and a good evening to all. Thank you all for being here. The central hall of Regional Center. So today we have something a bit special. This morning we have a Chillex, which was for the focus. This afternoon we have one which is more focused on aspect. So we will beyond these walls, beyond these borders, beyond these shores. and hopefully also to your planet, but we're not following Elon Musk to Mars yet, or we're not going to do. So, what we like to do is introduce our panelists. So, first one I have on my list is Executive Committee Malaysia, Habibie Razak, Director PII Indonesia. We have Dr. Tony Razalli, the member organization. We have Engineer Asranja and Chief Executive Deputy of the Philippines, member organization. Safiri Tahun, Institution of Engineers Singapore. We have Ivy Rangaiza from Piano. And we are co-coordination for this time. Right, so you are interested? That is the one that we talk in the lineup. So we have different people here, different backgrounds, different perspectives. So we have some questions lined up. So we'll go to the questions and then they can give their opinions and then their advice on how to address perhaps the issues of the questions. We are live on YouTube and Facebook, probably kemudian dalam negeri, so say hi everybody.
Hi.
Questions from the chat and then from the people here. If you don't want to ask the questions verbally, you can always write them down and pass them to one of our. So let us start. Maybe you can ask the first question to Enginyur. So, you know that you are from the PII. Perhaps you share your experiences on something of PII. We can tackle how did it all start and how did AFRIO and AR contribute to you?
Thank you. Good afternoon, all. My name is Liliana. I am the chairman for PAI Chapter Malaysia. So, PAI Chapter Malaysia is inaugurated last year in 2020, and most of our committee members is also in this room, in this seat. PAI actually one of the member of AFRIO long term, and the relationship between AFRIO and PAI is quite close. So I think one of the reasons why we can have PAI in Malaysia is because the establishment of the relationship between PAI and AFRIO and also IEM is getting stronger and becoming more close to have a better and smooth collaboration. I think that's
History how the music that they started.
okay.
From that, what activities perhaps you
Okay. So PAI Chapter Malaysia is formed during the end of the CAFEO 14, if I'm not wrong, last year in Johor. So it was like a 1 or 2 months process of forming the committee in Malaysia. So we have many Indonesian engineers actually working in Malaysia, working in oil and gas, and working in academic profession, and probably also as a business. And there are many of the engineers that has been quite established actually in Malaysia. Many of them is PhD or professor, and some of them also like a senior engineer. So PAI, when they are doing the CAFEO 40 in Johor, they said that they want to have more collaborative events with IEF and also I think AVEO. So they want to perform the paying chapter Malaysia. Then we managed to have these engineers that long term in Malaysia to come and commit to become the committee in Malaysia. So far we have done quite some activities. First one is like the World Engineering Day in one of the Indonesian schools in Kuala Lumpur. So that's the place of us promoting young people, young children to become engineers. We also have one even also collaboration with our baby in Batam. We have a speech contest for young women engineers to encourage them to come and participate and join the STE and discipline, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So I think and we have a couple of webinars about engineering, and that's what.
It looks like the amazing practice going from strength to strength.
Thank
Look
you.
forward to increasing your activities and hopefully more collaboration not only with the Malaysian engineers, but also perhaps expanding your borders to other neighboring countries. Thank you, engineers. So, moving on, since that was a quick introduction about topics, maybe we move on to a bit more. The question is, you you have seen a lot about the trials and tribulations, the strengths, the challenges, and the triumphs of affluent AI. Perhaps you can give us a quick tour of what affluent AI is about, and how our audience, the one online, the one here in the hall, all 1,000 of them here in the hall, how they will best benefit and contribute to AI. Over to you.
Thank you. Now, before I start, I would like to recognize the presence of Engineer Chokokbing, Ms. Oy, and Engineer Mokhtar Mohamad. Where is Chaubung? I cannot see Chaubung. And of course, Habibie Razak. Now, it's about actually, Monte Mohamad was saying, what is this AFEO? Now, I also realized, oh, really, what is this AFEO? I said it's a federation of engineering organization, as the name it says, in the ASEAN member state. So basically, it it is a big organization which covers the ASEAN member states. Now, the AER are the members within the organization. And based on my experience, I come to realize that because of this AFEO, we are able to gather one another, share our experiences, learn from everyone, like having these exhibitions that we have, the seminars that we are doing during the midterm, and the CAFEO. So there are a lot of learnings there. Every year I learn not only in terms of technology, but also in terms of culture. We have friends, and through friends we do some networking, and maybe that's the benefit of being an ASEAN member, an ASEAN engineer. We do we call this skills mobility. Eventually, we'll be able to partner with one another, not only professionally but also in terms of business. So that's I think is about the FAO and the AER.
Thank you, Dr. Bailey. I think we have a lot of topics there. The audience might like to pick it up with the question and answer session. And I think that it might be appropriate this time to inform the audience about our table, the backpack. One of the documents for some of the history of Asia. So interested in a bit more detail about the history of Asia, you can go to the Asia website and look at that book. Here's familiar with the some of us have seen the physical version as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, bouncing back around, dancing back and forth across the archipelago, we come back to the Piala. So, I think ASEAN and particularly Indonesia has a massive project in the pipeline. I think everybody has heard about the, I don't know, call it so, in fact, we talked about taking 3% of it. We consider AER as a source of getting resources. The AER database, which is a good source of getting assets. How would this be a good test of how complete can this database? Maybe it will be something.
Okay. Thanks. First of all, allow me to greet Bapak Sekjen APO, Pak Hir. Yeah, you're very lucky, yeah, with Pak Hir here also attending this fourth day already. This is the fourth day of the event.
Officially, or the rest of us?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks everyone for attending this Sembang Chillex. Actually, this is my third time to be the panelist of this Sembang Chillex. The first one that was in Johor Bahru. The second one in Makassar. And this is the third one already. With Wata and my father, Pak Razak. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. 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 What would be the benefit given by the ASEAN engineering registrations, the ASEAN engineering communities? I think there are so many benefits given by these communities, especially the engineers within the ASEAN, Southeast Asia countries. Yeah. I myself, as a country director for engineering consultancy services in Indonesia, the company it is established in Australia. The company established in Australia 50 years ago, and then back in 2016 acquired by Surbana Jurong. Yeah, now Shafiq is my boss as his I will let him also representing to answer all the questions from the Just kidding. Yeah. Yeah. So there are several benefits that we can get from this AER membership. The first one, of course, what Dr. Florido mentioned, that we share the knowledge and experience within the ASEAN engineers. And this is really important. We know what kind of technology, what kind of engineering spectrums in the other countries, not only Indonesia, as we as Indonesian engineers. I also learned from other ASEAN engineers in the neighboring country. I think that's the first one. The second one, establish and develop relationship within the ASEAN engineering communities, within the ASEAN engineers. Through these serious events of the ASEAN engineering, the AVO, we may find that we meet up a couple of times in the conference, we meet up a couple of times in the AVO, we meet up a couple of times in this kind of event, Engineers 2023 event, which will be held, which is held in Kuala Lumpur. This is all the benefits that we can get from this kind of activity. So networking, and then the third one, if we feel we have the chemistry, as a good friends, then we can establish mutual business relationship. We may find that there are so many ASEAN engineers working cross borders now. Indonesian engineers working in Malaysia, Malaysian engineers also working in several projects in Indonesia. For instance, Chong Fong has been working for several Indonesia projects in palm oil plantation company. This is actually the benefit, the real benefits that we can have as one community under ASEAN Engineering. How would I consider the engineers register as ASEAN Engineer to get employed as professional in our projects? Oh, really, I think that is really really useful for me. I myself, I encourage my staff to be the member of PRI and then register as professional engineers of Indonesia and subsequently to get registered as ASEAN engineer. So I can say that my senior engineers, they are already ASEAN engineers registered. So as they have the credentials, they have the certification, then it is easy for me to send them. They can do the work overseas within the ASEAN countries. So I can say that is really beneficial for me as a engineering company director, yeah, to employ the ASEAN engineers in our projects. What about the database? The database to me is now more friendly. We can access the database easily. Yeah, you can, if you already registered as an engineer, you can just search your name, Habibie Razak, then it will pop up. My registration number as well as my specialization as my key competencies. Then that is easy for the employer. If they look for ASEAN engineers to work in their projects, they can just search in the database and it will pop up. For instance, if they need a senior project manager, they just search senior project manager and one of the names will pop up. Ibu Grace, yeah, already registered as ASEAN engineer. That's the example of the benefit we obtain, we get from the AER database. In general, I can say that it is really beneficial to be part of the ASEAN engineering communities.
Thank you. So, that's good. We found the data. I think that one is the information. Okay, so what we call continuous improvement.
Thanks to Alex Lu, yeah, is looking after the improvement of the AR database. Yeah.
And everybody can find out when you our website, we'll give you the later. And again, go see Pak Habibie Razak and see what comes out. To me, it says, I don't know what they're talking about for a long time. Then think about convention. So we look forward to your Indonesian hospitality, 20th and 23rd November in Bali.
Yep.
It will be Taco for one. And like you say now, things are limited.
Yeah.
And I think enjoy the cross-border, and I think I enjoyed the Surabaya hospitality.
Yeah,
Surabaya. Doing some.
You were in Makassar last time also, yeah?
Yeah, that was pleasure. He was in Surabaya.
Oh.
Yeah. So, maybe we'll move on to I think we need to know and quantify challenges so that we design optimization. So, in essence, what do you think solutions are for next?
Yes, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon. Terima kasih kerana mengundang saya.
Sama-sama.
Sama-sama. Ya. Terima kasih banyak-banyak.
Saya juga.
Certainly in the context of AFEO networking, there are so many challenges that I see. And of course, in every challenge, as we all know, there should be a potential solution. because we are not humans if we could not find solutions for any challenge that brings about to us. Okay. As professionals, these challenges would make us or motivate us to become who we become to be. Okay. So first that I see is the diverse multilingual and cultural backgrounds. We all know that AFEO comprises of countries with different languages and different cultures. So sometimes that is a challenge for any one of us coming from the ASEAN. It's because there would be a challenge also in the collaboration and communication as we go through the networking. So I encourage everyone with this background of ours to have a multilingual platform wherein we could dock the bridge between the language and the culture. We could encourage everyone cross-border exchanges so that we could bridge this gap. We could eliminate the language barrier because this would bring a hinder to our collaboration for us to work together. So that's number one that I see. And as discussed last Wednesday at level 3 regarding the regulation harmonization. We are aware that the Philippines is the only Asian country who is still using NEC. And all of the AFEO members are now into IEC. So this is already a big challenge for the Philippines and for our engineering assets in the future. So what we must do in order for us to harmonize this regulation and standards, for us to look for other things, or we could slowly harmonize and educate our neighboring country, which is the Philippines. But we are already into it, 9. With so many policies and standards, Philippines has done 9. So we only have 9, but we are working very fast with that 9, and we are given an award because of that 9. So that's what I think is the most important thing that we should do, is to harmonize such standards and policies so that our engineers can work together. There will be cross-border collaboration. Without this harmonization, it would be very difficult for us to work together. And the next challenge that I see is the technological advancement. We are keeping up. We are into very fast, rapidly evolving technology. We must equip our young engineers to be equipped with these latest skills so that they could also substantiate the need of the industry when they graduate, when they have this maturity, professional maturity, because the industries now are into technology. It's very fast, rapid growth of technology, as we could see around us. I just have tried Medea's virtual reality, and that is one part of technology. Our young engineers must be equipped with this latest technology in order for them to be ready when they are into the stage of having this technology in their careers. So we must need professional maturity, not for that professional or career maturity, but we must also equip, together with our knowledge and skills, the technology that surrounds, the technology that comes to us. So there are other challenges that I think that it's very much essential in order for us to remove the gap, and for the young engineers to have, so that they could continue to emulate what the elders have done and could do, improve, and enhance whatever has been done. Because I don't consider myself an old one, but then that would be my station next. We all are going to be old by then, but we should leave something that the young engineers must inculcate in the mind, that as discussed a while ago, that the AER, the ACPE, the titles that we have should not be for titles alone. It should not be for passports alone when we go to these courtesy lanes. But there must be something that we leave behind, a legacy that will left behind as AER, as ACPE, as APEC. And that's what I could see. The sustainability of this and the limited awareness is also a challenge, because not everyone in the ASEAN region are aware of this AFEO and AER. As discussed a while ago, we are still discussing, we are still defining what is AFEO. Does these ASEAN countries aware of the existence of AFEO? Maybe us engineers only. It's a limited awareness. So what we could do, create more events like this, create more conferences, invite other ASEAN countries to be part of this, so that in one direction, we could meet what is the goal of AFEO and AER. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
I think that was that there is a role for organizers like us to support and direct the next. Sorry, I could ask
Jurassic.
to support the next generation of engineers. I think it really talks about cross-border and cross easy understanding. Part of that media platform that we need to integrate technological advances in the betterment of humankind, not just for technology. Then once we have that, people need to be aware of places where they can find us old folks, the ones who sit on porches and rocking chairs and tell people not long. So this awareness of AFEO and AR. But after all that, we still, I think you mentioned that we still need to keep our diversity, our cultures, more understanding of each other, better understand. People have in the use example is the handsome in one culture is okay. Another culture might have a handsome. So that would be something else that also people can the young generation understand that some of these old cultures
Have their own cultures.
and in the modern world. Thank you. So, when we talk about it, we go to Singapore, which Habibie has a lot of at the center of almost the geographical center of ASEAN. So I think some people might different about. How do you see how do you see opportunities in Singapore? And what would you say is important optimizing the growth and allowing free entry, for example, into AR and giving the benefits of such an
To all our engineers.
here we have the Engineers Mobility Engineers Forum, which I think I attended. Found it very useful that we are able to cross connect of what is being applied. Once I knew that Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, they are all very close. AER did support the region. It not only helped in terms of factor, but it helped in terms of understanding people into what can lead. In terms of looking at opportunity, good example of engineers from our neighboring countries. When the culture, what I see, I think that there are opportunities people cross connect, and all of us for us to promote the AR as well. Let's do that. I guess you're aware of the center of asset. If this was a thing of risk, maybe that is achieve to defend. I can picture myself on the door. But that's bring the roundup again. Technology or portfolios and dependence on other than maybe I'm just digging a bigger hole. So I will very much of so I think you are more in touch with the young engineers. I was an old engineer. I was born in the 15th century. So when you think about how young engineers can take advantage of RPO and AR, that you notice that you will be another when you start implementing this. Then, and perhaps we spend on the opportunities about working for portfolios again, from being young, perhaps starting out, perhaps not thinking about being jobs or always wondering whether the grass is green on the other side, whether the durian is better in Sumatra or in Kelantan. Okay, thank you very much. Next session. Sembang Chillex Regional. Okay, we talk about the benefit, the opportunity of the FAO. He, as a chairman of the FAO, together with all the chairmen from the engineers, Shafiq and Ashik also from IEM. I think I want to highlight two things first. One is about the positioning of the ASEAN itself. As we can, we do that yesterday or 2 days ago. KTT ASEAN just held in Jakarta, and we know that all big countries came, like Canada, USA. So it shows us that how important ASEAN. So I think this opportunity is it's a big opportunity for us, especially the young engineers. We consist of millennial and centennial mostly. So
For the young engineers, I think I developed three aspects. First is about the location. Second one is career, and the third one is skill mobility. So I think the geographic and the career and the skill will affect the future of young engineers in ASEAN. I think Aveo and Aveo that we do all every year, yeah, and with the other organization like the Aveo, I think will be help young engineers to pursue the three level of the three aspect that I talked before: the location, career, the location geographically, and then young engineers can with the access of the field, with the network. I think all members can like exchange information about the opportunities. I think because every country in ASEAN they have like strongest issue here. In Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, with the network of the YAFIO, the the job opportunity also exchange. Committee. Career also, skill also.
So, okay lang yun sila.
I see the YAFIO is the hub engineers for shaping the engineers future because condition right now, like the millennial and the centennial generation is really adapt with the technology. I mean, like me, Shafiq, Ashik can meet every week in the Zoom. We can talk how the development of young people. So I think the network is really important. Like data is the new oil, the new currency. I think in the cafe we can collect lots of data. So, same like the network. So young engineers that can have a lot of network, I think it will affect his career in the future.
So the patient play and skills is something that and for those who don't know what the fuel sample,
Yes, young engineers.
young engineers of asset federation engineering. Don't forget we also have the
Woman engineer.
women engineers as well, which kind of leads on to one of the questions I got, but we leave that in the back. Thank you, I mean, those are the planned questions. Now we go to the unplanned ones. Perhaps to think about, unclear about what you think about, again, thinking about the younger ideas about the academician in ASEAN. So, perhaps with academician, somebody help me here.
Academician.
Whatever he said. Academicians, whether they would have benefits from us, you see benefits of them being ASEO and AR. They're still, they would like to know a bit more about their work, about collaboration. So perhaps we can kind of free for all. Perhaps if you would give your one or two thoughts on what you think about how AR has benefited academics, and what else we can do to benefit.
I'm also an academician, not just a practitioner. I believe it's also important for the academician to be exposed to the ASEAN region, not only in terms of technology updates, but also sharing the directions or what they are teaching. So it's good if we have the student exchange from one university into the other. That would be good also. The other one, not only in terms of students, but also in terms of the professors. Also exchange professors from one university into the other. That way we are able to assimilate what's good for each university and will be applied into the other. Now, in the Philippines, what we have done is to encourage the academicians to become an ASEAN engineer. That's basically part of our requirement for the Washington Accord. So they are working for it to become an ASEAN engineer. That's the first step. Then we encourage them to attend seminars, to join us in the FAO. And then when they join, they come up with new knowledge. They share that to the students. The students become aware of the ASEAN. Now we have young engineers. We have students who are also encouraged to join. So therefore, it's not only the practitioners that we have to look at it. We still have to look at the academicians, and they're the future of our generations. So therefore, it's important that they start becoming aware of the ASEAN activities prior to their graduations. So I think it's very important for the academicians. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. Just would like to add. Actually, we cannot differentiate academician and practitioner because so many lecturers also involved in big projects. For, for instance, in Indonesia, there are some professors also or the advisors to national strategic projects. Yeah, in Indonesia. So I just cannot differentiate academician and practitioner. Even me as the practitioner, I'm also teaching. I'm doing guest lecturing in several universities now through engineers profession program established or organized by the universities. So, the benefit gain to have the academician, a practitioner, a businessman, even the government as part of the engineering organization, in the context of BRI or even in the scale of FAO, it will be very, very good in terms of knowledge exchange, in terms of knowledge sharing, in terms of experience exchange. As we may see that there are several practitioners qualified as professional engineers in Indonesia. They are back to campus. We call it as a back to campus program and share their experience so the universities can develop further the curriculum to be more adaptable to industrial needs. So these things have to be encouraged further for our practitioners to go to campus and share their experience. Same way, professors also get involved in various assignments, several projects in Indonesia. The professor cannot be registered as professional engineer if they don't have field experience, if they don't get involved in the project. So it's hard to kind of justify, especially in PII, as we may see, if they're only doing kind of administrative activities in their campus, it cannot be justified. But if the professor, if the PhD are doing projects outside of campus, in the industry, then it will justify them to be recognized also as professional engineer. in Indonesia we have a program by Mas Menteri, the Minister of Higher Education and Research and Technology, called Kampus Merdeka Merdeka Belajar, which means that the professor cannot just stay at campus anymore. He has to go out looking for the experience. The PhD, the lecturer, the junior lecturer has to go out, look for experience, so they can teach their students, in real experience, not just theory, but it is in more practical ways. I think that's it for me. The finding. Shafiq, you want to add? Shafiq is my staff. Singapore engineers. I work for Sembang Jurong, Temasek portfolio company.
So adding on, adding to your background, I'm looking how can we do we have a working group. A working group is called the education and capacity building group. Working group is together to discuss meeting in Thailand to chair the meeting during the meeting. One internship opportunity for what kind of the best practice, latest kind of technology and children within individual countries that we are able to share across. Now, this platform is quite unique because we see first-hand information coming from practitioners, coming from the classroom, and coming from how can we educate our next generation of engineers so that they are able to live in the practical sense of education. That's then again, promoting that rule for the education event just before the I wanted to go, I said students only. How did you say my young engineer? Yes, from the group of the education and they set up like a safety training for action, for students, not for students. This is one program, and we will start 70 until 90, 3 days before the cafe. So, any student, your student, and anything you can send, and the capacity of the units should be 50 students. So, this additional for the reading capacity program. To have the participants here and those online, 70 to 90.
Yeah.
I think it's what I understand is quite a big program. It is a bit of landing on the forward on the site visit as well. The answer is getting quite hard at least. We need a letter from the university, so I guess I need to make the cost involved. Okay, maybe the first thing that I feel help out the next generation about okay. We in Malaysia we call that the plastics, the next layer of this vacuum. The next generation, the next cohort of engineers, because we will definitely don't want to be so I will open any questions from the floor. We have some time. I have a question here, but since I got into I didn't expect anybody to answer it. I will design it. And with the people laughing on the floor already, definitely know what the question is. In view of SDG 5 gender equality, the AR became its logo that only features one gender.
Wow.
I as moderator, prefer not to get myself in another hole. So I will leave people to think about that, and the other people, the person who asked me, please do something about it. Please do something about it.
Solution. Women wear pants.
Yeah. It's like when you put in, when you hit the same button.
There's a solution. There's a solution. Yeah, there's a solution.
I am not going to give myself.
Yeah, there's a solution. I am a woman. There's a solution.
So, I mean, it's just, there is a people like the floppy cases, the station, but how many of you have seen the floppy cases in the last 10 years?
Yeah.
Any questions online? I cannot see a monitor. Any questions online? Okay, anybody? There's 6 people. I started out as 4. And then people just kept on adding on as if I could handle.
No more space in front. That's why.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't even go fit in the van. So, ladies and gentlemen, any more questions? Yes. Let me help you on the figure.
Yeah.
It represents the human being. Because I was the one who was involved. Gender neutral, you are very neutral. You have to be neutral now. Thank you,
Founders.
founders.
Yeah.
So I will not bring up the subject anymore. Follow close. Thank you. Any more questions? Yeah, again.
Tell you what type of project can we that open between Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines? What type of project can you tell you for this? Under
Budget.
The question was what type of, I guess, projects and have cooperation between perhaps those which initiated their contacts with AR. I guess the question is not only for this panel, but then we have also some experienced people not in names. So we have experienced people in the audience and perhaps we can come up as well. But again, I think the question about inter-country projects to be initiated with AR or contacts with AR.
Yeah, I just would like to clarify your question. It's about hunting project international, on an international context. Is it about that?
No, what project so far that these countries has developed?
organizations that we cooperation with the countries between Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines. So what's the project that we
Yeah.
together?
Ano yung project?
Process.
Project.
Projects.
This one.
We have the AEI. Now, this is a project, a roadshow. We present the electrical standards of the 10 countries. So we have the roadshow starting from Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, Singapore, Myanmar. So we have done that. That's basically, we started with awareness. It's about awareness. Because if we understand the standard of every country, when we go to the country, we are familiar with the codes and we follow about it. So that's the example that we are doing. Now the next level is basically handling project. How do you handle project within, for example, in the Philippines, we have a lot of people but no money. Here in Malaysia, you have a lot of money, less people. You have 35,000 to 50,000 engineers. In the Philippines, we have 600,000. In the electrical around, we have 70,000. So I was joking to Chao Pung. Hey, you get projects, you have the technology, we'll provide you with people. So it's like that. It's more of collaboration. Those who have the technology will share the technology. Those who have their manpower will have to share their manpower. Those who have money will have to share their money. So it's about that. It's sharing of resources that we have. Now, that's basically coming up with the guidelines how we will be able to do this. Actually, Chokokbing was the original for the ASEAN trade. And we actually were doing that, but it was difficult in the Philippines to come up with the Philippine trade. Now we have the Malaysian trade, but the Philippines has not yet. But we are still doing that. Like in this exhibit, we are convincing the Philippine trades to be part of this exhibit. It's a long walk, but we are there to have collaborations, not only in terms of sharing of resources, sharing of talents, but the goal, just like Chao Pung was saying, Asianizing. That's Asianizing. Basically, we need to group ourselves as an ASEAN and then explore the ASEAN in terms of project. So it's like that.
As open, so we think a lot of people work at different times.
I'll go to the moderator.
As a concept over there, or in yes, Singapore, Indonesia,
Dollar would be the basis.
Yeah, it's the moderator's
Yeah,
answer now.
that's the international.
I think the person that we did, how they use the
I want to add. We have two projects involving Indonesian projects involving neighboring countries, involving ASEAN engineers. The first project is the development of 1.6 gigawatt peak floating solar in Batam, Rio Island, where the electricity from the floating solar will be transmitted through subsea cable to Singapore. So this kind of complex projects involving not only Indonesian engineers but also Singaporean engineers from at the other side. It is true that having this kind of communities will make us familiar with the culture of Singaporean engineers, culture of Indonesian engineers. So they will get used to it. They will work together to make sure that the project is successful. Yeah. As we may see that complexity, floating solar, they have to transmit 1.6 gigawatt peak. Of course, there will be transmission losses. Yeah, 40-50 kilometers from Batam to Singapore. That will be a major challenge for Indonesian engineers as well as Singaporean engineers. That's the first project. The second project is the project called Mentara Induk 1,300 megawatt, which involves not only Indonesian engineers but also Malaysian engineers, more on the Sarawak side. Yeah, that's another big complex project. That's a hydropower plant scheme. Yeah, developed by Malaysian developer SDB and Adaro Energy, Indonesian conglomerate developer. It's really good to have this kind of sessions, this kind of communities that we get used to work, socialize, yeah. We network each other, so we know the feeling each other. Yeah, it is easy for me to talk to them. Yeah, I know the way of Malaysian engineers the working style. They also know how to approach the Indonesian engineers. I think those two projects, the examples showing the benefits, yeah, to network as one ASEAN engineering community.
I think that actually for all people, perhaps it's something that we can about how case studies about ASEAN engineering projects. We'll talk about financial process out, how these standards were set up, how we interesting topics were. Unfortunately, time is not our friend. Coming back to the ER, would like to cut off the power because it is not compatible with human standards. So, I would like to help me and show appreciation for practice for today. Thank you, panelists. We are all here, we are all experts, we are all experts in knowledge. Please hang on, talk again, accept, meaning, and understanding. So with that, I will throw to my people again. I cannot capture the even more than it is now. The next Sembang Chillex session will be in November 2020. 2023 in Bali. So we look forward to you online. If you make it there, it's an excellent hall report. And then I have to close. Yeah, no. So we have the photo session after this. But before that, we would like to formally close out the session. Again, thank you, panelists. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.